Welcome back, everybody, to yet another live session with yours truly. Tell me your problems, episode 241. So, you guys get to come in, tell me what's on your mind, tell me what is bothering you, and then we're gonna try our best to find a way to fix it and make it better. It is 12 noon in Belgium. Still chilly, still cold, colder than it's been in a long time. And what's up, Elizabeth? I'm very good. How are you? How are you doing? Jack, I'm a subscriber. I'm happy to hear it. Jack, did you make your way over to the discount server yesterday when I gave you the link? Because you were asking to if you could send me a message on Discord, and I linked my Discord server, but I don't think I've seen you on there. I'll post the link to my Discord again for those wondering how to make it out there. So there you go. This is the link to the Discord. It won't let me sign in for some reason. Well, then you're doing something wrong. It means that you don't have an account or that you forgot your password. Anywho, guys, you know the drill. Tell me your problems. Tell me what's going on. Tokers, just subscribed. Hope you're doing well. That's good. I'm happy to see that there is still new subs entering the channel. Always a good sign. Can't complain about that. Anybody watching the World Cup? I actually have not seen a single game yet. Not out of protest, not because I'm not deliberately avoiding watching games. It's just weird with the time zones in Belgian time. All the games are during the day. I don't feel good watching sports during the day. I might watch a game when I'm eating alone. I might watch like an NBA game, but just in general, I feel like the day is meant you know, to be spent in a productive manner. So whenever I watch sports during the day, especially a weekday, I don't feel good. So, and that's also a habit that I've picked up. I've noticed in the last year living by myself. When you live alone, you tend to start always putting on some type of media when you eat. I remember when I was growing up, I would see images of American people watching TV while they ate, and I was horrified, because to me, the ritual of having a meal is you come together with your family and you eat together and you converse and you express ideas and thoughts. And then I saw that it was kind of like a thing for American people to like have their dinner in front of the TV. And I remember thinking, damn, that's so fucked up. That's so sad. But now I'm doing it every day myself. The difference is it's not a TV, it's my MacBook. So in a lot of ways, the MacBook has replaced the TV, and somehow you feel better because it's like a little like it's your computer, but really it's just a TV. And that's something that I caught myself like I realized that lately, that basically every meal I have now by myself, I'm watching some YouTube video or something, and I don't think that's a great thing. I don't think it is. Tokers. I have watched a bit of the World Cup, mainly just highlights. The next day, a bit late to watch. I live to watch it. I live here in Australia. Yeah, I can imagine that. Tokers. What part of Australia are you from? I'm actually working with two Australian clients right now. Yeah, pretty sick. You guys are cool people, easy to get along with. Georgia, hello, my dear friend. What's up, Georgia? How you doing? All right. So, anybody has a problem or an issue that they want to share? New South Wales, Ulladulla, a small town. Okay, is that close to the Gold Coast? Because I'm not that good with Australian geography. What's up, Watts? How you doing, buddy? So, anybody that wants to go first and share something that they're not that content about, and that they would like some free input on. Speaking of not free input, um, if anyone is looking for help in terms of guidance through life, if you need somebody in your corner, a coach, a mentor, if you will, to help you map out your next steps to reset your life, that is basically what I do. So if anybody is interested in working with me, all you need to do is send me an email at lorenz.dries at gmail.com. All my clients are worldwide, from Puerto Rico to Argentina to Australia to Norway to Denmark. I'm fine. You guys have given me the best pieces of advice. I'm happy to hear that, Georgia. Thank you. How? Let's talk about World War II and how Hitler brainwashed everybody. Let's not. Yeah, I mean, what do you want? That's not really the general gist of this channel, though, man. That's not, um, how Hitler brainwashed everybody. I don't think it's that hard, especially in those days. People, the German people were yearning for a way out. They had a very rough time. They were in an economical recession, and the easiest way to motivate disgruntled, unhappy, poor people is to basically just appoint one person who's to blame or one group of people who's to blame, and then just demonize them. Scotch, good morning, hope all is well. So yeah, it's just like, it's their fault. Those people are the reason why our life is fucked up. We should get rid of them. And people are like, yay! What do you think about your channel in the future? Uh, no real clear thoughts. I've always said my intention is to simply not stop in whatever capacity possible. So I kind of envision me still. What's up, Annalise? Shout out to Dora Datas. Um, yeah, the idea is to just not stop. Like, and of course, I have periods and I've had periods where sometimes I don't post for a few weeks or sometimes even, months. I don't think months of that has happened, but um I just intend to just kind of like keep going no matter what. Like the channel will always be like the backbone of, the foundation of my life and kind of my outlet to express myself, to attract others that I can help, to spread the message, and to just everything along the way. I love. Depends on. I've definitely steered away from the of like actual videos where I record myself offline and with a mic and all that. That's why I really like this live format. Uh, no, that's why I really like this live format, not twice. Because it's just like I record myself, it's live. I got the mic here, and it's just like as soon as I press end stream, it's just on the internet. I don't have to edit. I don't have to upload. I don't got to do shit. And that's kind of how I like it, to be honest with you. You live alone in your home. I have an advice: get some pets that are good companion for men. Well, I'm gonna leave this place soon, and I'll be traveling, so no pets for me, buddy. Do you sometimes have days where you're unmotivated? Uh, I mean, I would if for me a day being unmotivated, I would label that as a day being depressed. Like, because I if I'm not motivated, then what I'm just feeling, I guess, lethargic and just feeling like nothing matters, and I don't want to. I don't know, not really. I mean, yes, but then I tell myself, no, it does happen. But then I tell myself, okay, do one thing, do one thing that is like a positive today, like something that may or may not benefit you in the future, one thing that may set you up for a better future, like try to do something. And like, again, like I've talked about this ad nauseum. That's why I go to the gym every day, because there's never going to be a moment in my life where I'm going to be like, I wish I worked out less. So that's how I start off the day. These lives, obviously, I coach every day. I have clients that I have video calls with every single day. So it's always filled with purpose, I guess. You're great on this live format. It feels like a one-on-one conversation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. I like it too. I love it. And then I got a bunch of people telling me you should do Twitch, but it's like, why? Like, yeah, I get it. It's the new platform and it's hip and it's cool and it's growing, but I got 55,000 subs on YouTube. Like, why the fuck would I want to start over? You see what I'm saying? Like, all my old videos are on here. So if people find you through the street, they can go back, watch my life from 5 years ago. They can see my different phases, my different personalities. So this is it, guys. I'm not gonna like it's gonna be YouTube till the end. Um, I lost 4 years of my life due to alcoholism. How do I get back on track? By not trying to make up for those 4 years in 1 week, by understanding that all you can control is the day that you're in, one day at a time, and then slowly start stringing together wins, start building a new life. I mean, there's so much obviously practical stuff that you would have to do to get back on track. I can't go over all of that on this live, because I would have to know who you are, how old you are, where you live. You would need like personal coaching. But as a general guideline of advice, I would tell you, how do you get back on track? By really taking it slow and doing it step by step and not trying to rush and make it all right. Do you ever had a worse day as a child and then realized it was a dull day and had a bath later? My point is, having cold showers is really good ideas and a great powerhouse of ideas. Okay. I wonder whether you have a gaming channel. No, man. I don't. I'm pretty opposed to gaming. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's an escape. It's a drug. Same as alcohol, weed, and any other drug. I think people game because they're addicted and they don't want to be confronted with their reality. They want to escape. They literally want to use an alter ego that can shoot up people and be powerful and successful. That's what gaming is. That's why I don't understand people that talk shit about the metaverse. It's like, we've been had the metaverse. The metaverse has been here for decades. Like, there's, you know, hundreds and millions, probably billions of people spending their whole time gaming every single day. Like, we've been had the metaverse. So it's just gonna be a different level. But yeah, I'm pretty much opposed to gaming, so there's not gonna be a gaming channel. Have you ever like people watching videos? Again, people watch streamers play a game live. And then I guess you can say, well, you watch NBA, it's the same thing. I don't know, maybe. Does your other channel exist still? What other channel? The one where everyone can get together and chat? Oh, my Discord server. Yeah, this is my Discord right here. That's the link. That's just a chat server. Yeah, you can go there. It's called The Hideout. It's still up. Is life the Matrix until we die? No, no, not really. Like life can really be what you want it to be. It doesn't have to be the Matrix. It's not black and white. The Matrix was, yes, it was a documentary. It was accurate, but it's not that bad. Like it's not. I feel like a lot of people also just love to subscribe to these notions just to kind of have an excuse to not try to have a good life anymore and just surrender. You know, Currently, GTA 6 will be upcoming most addictive and popular drug, even for under 18, Lorenz, but that drug hasn't come in the market yet. Yep. hmm I mean, again, like I'm not knocking anyone. I'm not judging if you want to spend your whole life gaming. It is your life. You're not hurting anybody by gaming either. So, like, ugh, do your thing, man. Do your thing. If that's what you want to do it. No judgment. You know, it is what it is. All right, guys. Anybody that has not hit the thumb yet, I would greatly appreciate you doing that. That would mean a lot to me. What? How about spending life traveling? Uh, I feel sorry for the people watching all my lives because I feel like these topics keep coming back. Like I said many times again, I don't think traveling all the time is any better. Like it's a little bit better than gaming, but it's also just like an escape. It's a way to not have to think too much. It's an adrenaline rush. It's a beautiful escape. Um, if you haven't traveled yet, yes, it is very enriching and enlightening, and it will make you like way, you know, like more capable of dealing with things, and it will definitely upgrade you. But there's a hard point of diminishing returns. If you just spend your entire life traveling, then it also loses a lot of its allure. Do you eat meat? Yes, I do. Yep. What is your spirit animal? I don't really have one to be honest. I don't. Yeah. I never really got that either. Never understood that whole concept. But yeah, not sure. Not sure. Should you fix and unfix? Well, I always go with turtle when that's asked. I guess I can relate to a turtle. They're cozy. They like to retreat in their hard shell. They seem intelligent beings. I love their look. They have a hard exterior. Like they're peaceful creatures. Gaming Queen Classic. So I got a so-called friend who only thinks of himself. When I try to explain to him, he just doesn't want to hear it. He just over talks to you. He goes, "I'm going to this that, but when I get a chances, no." Didn't quite understand your last sentence, but I do understand the general gist of your message. Doesn't sound like a good friend. Doesn't sound like somebody that really cares about you. Sounds more like an acquaintance or somebody that you have a shared interest with. Um, Without knowing details of the situation, I'm just gonna tell you like, is he worth investing time in and worth keeping around? Because it sure doesn't sound like it. If you can't even explain your sentiments to him, if he just over talks you, then that indicates a clear lack of respect and empathy towards you. And you should probably just, not be his friend anymore. Jenny, hello from New Zealand. My dad was diagnosed with prostate cancer 3 years ago. Do you have any remedies for it? And would marijuana? I'm assuming you want to ask if I think marijuana is a remedy. All right, I'm gonna tell you this. Um, when I got my cancer and my second cancer, I had a bunch of people crawl out the woodworks with a bunch of alternative healings, and I even had a friend send me like a bunch of pills from Thailand that were like based on natural um, healing things from the shaman. Um, I had people tell me about a watermelon diet that would cure my cancer. Um, Long story short, and this is my general opinion on it, I'm all for, I'm open, period, to theories, to alternative medicine, alternative ways of living, alternative takes on history. I love Graham Hancock, for example. Like, I'm trying to, like, my point is, I'm not a closed minded person. But when you are faced with a life threatening disease, that is not the time to fuck around and find out. That is not the time to experiment. That is certainly not the time to follow some YouTuber's advice on how CBD oil can save your life. And I say all that to say I just took the keynote. Is chemo good for you? Of course not. Does chemo have long-term side effects that you probably never recover from? Probably yes. Was I ever fully diseased after the chemo? Probably no. But the thing about the chemo is it is tried and tested. Like, it has proven to be effective. No matter how you want to look at it, I'm still alive today. I'm here. you know, Obviously I got a crazy scar. I got limitations. I probably, suffered damage from the chemo that'll never be repaired. Like, if I could feel the way I felt before being sick for like one day, I would be like, holy shit, I had a lot more stamina or, whatever. But the point is I'm still here. And for me, that was a no-brainer. Also due to like towards my family. When I was diagnosed with my cancer, my mom was in the, it was terrible for her. It was a nightmare. My dad too, like all my close loved ones. And that is not the time, in my opinion, to get all enlightened and to get all, somebody on the internet told me. Because then if it doesn't end up working, which in many cases it does not end up working, then you're fucking dead. You see what I'm saying? And now what? You're gonna leave a comment on the YouTuber who told you to eat watermelons and not take the chemo? Like, hey, you know, my son died because of you, and then people can upvote your thingy. Like, yeah, my point is like, there's as much as I'm a YouTuber myself, and as much as there's great advice on YouTube, at the end of the motherfucking day, there is still the real world and there's the YouTube internet world. And I love to dabble in the YouTube internet world all the time. But when I'm like facing a life threatening illness, yeah, I'm going to go with the classic, conservative, boring doctor. And I'm going to take the chemo. That is my advice to you. Um, yeah. So that's what your dad should do, in my opinion. Why are fragile people's hearts like glass? They are also fragile by kind. I don't know what you mean, man. I just knew your most popular vid was playlist at my funeral. What you think about that after beating cancer now, 5 years later? I mean, to be clear, I made that video post cancers, so I already knew I wasn't gonna die. Um, it was that title was to get a lot of views, which it did. It got like almost a million, I guess. And because the general message was like it kind of depicted what I was doing and who I was during my time. Um, I was traveling Colombia at the time. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a heroic story. And what do I think about that video 4 years later? Uh, Probably I don't have like the like I'm in a different stage of life now. Like I don't feel like I still have the raw emotions left to make a video like that today. Like, I think that video speaks to who I was 4 years ago very eloquently and precisely. Probably there's not going to be more of those videos. I've just become more leveled. Um, I think that's a byproduct of getting older. You just become a little bit more leveled out. I'm very happy I made it. And that's about it. That's about it. I probably would not want that to be the video played at my funeral if I die tomorrow, because I would feel like it would depict me in a more childlike manner. Not childlike, but like, yeah, it was a video of when I was 29 or 30, and that's not exactly how I am today, but Altalise, Lorenz, you're so very quick, articulate, and well thought out with your responses. You quickly get it. Yeah, I would say that's one of my biggest skills. I'm very, and that's also why I'm good at the coaching. When I do the live coaching, like with my clients on video call, like I'm very good at quickly understanding, dissecting, and processing information in real time, and then immediately coming up with practical, logical, and suiting, feedback or solutions. Like I have a quick mind, so I think that's also why I'm good at this format. Have you ever shed a tear during any moment in life? Of course, yeah. Yeah, I probably cried like a few weeks ago. Yeah, it happens. It's good to cry. It's a literal it's a great way to release built up frustration, anger, emotions, negativity, sadness. When you cry, it's like you literally shed that, you know? It's amazing how good you feel after crying. It's like, oh my God, it's a natural high. Utterly. Every time I hear you, I get out of my slump and pick up and start moving. Well, I'm very grateful that I'm able to do that for you, and thank you for telling me that. That means a lot. Appreciate that a lot, at least. Purpose. It's all about purpose, guys. If you can do something that can, you know, actually make a change for someone, that's a great feeling. Also, if anybody has not hit the thumb up, please don't hold back. Hit that thumb. It would be greatly appreciated. We have about 5 people here now. Don't be shy. Go ahead and join in. Also, guys, don't forget anybody here is free and welcome to join my Discord server, which I'm trying to open right now. This is the link to my Discord. Whoops, my WhatsApp. I gotta turn that off. Go join that Discord. 30 minutes in. If anyone has some more questions or remarks or things they would like to discuss, the time is now. Don't hold back. Don't be shy. I'm going to wrap up this live here. I think it was a nice little conclusion. One last time, anybody that wants to work with me, lorenz.dries at gmail.com. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.